Hello and welcome to Unacademy. Today is an extremely satisfying day for me and my team at Unacademy IAS English, for we are launching a series of new initiatives. Because of these initiatives, I cannot guarantee you success in the civil services examination, but I can guarantee that you will reach closer to your destination, closer your dream of cracking the civil services examination. We will discuss all these new initiatives one by one. The first one is related to UCAN, Unacademy's Current Affairs Navigator. Those who are already enrolled with us, they would know that whether you are a plus subscriber or an iconic subscriber or a platinum subscriber, UCAN is our flagship program for current affairs. What happens? Every month, 15 classes covering current affairs. Now, these classes are not conducted by a single teacher or a single faculty. If polity-related newspaper articles are to be covered, I will take 2 classes every month and cover polity current affairs. Sham sir for economy, Chetan sir for IR, Abhishek sir for art and culture, Hima ma'am for science and technology, Asta ma'am for social issues, social justice, Yojana, Kurukshetra, Mukesh sir for environment and ecology, geography, so on and so forth. Every month, 15 sessions on current affairs conducted by subject matter experts, individual educators, not by a single current affairs educator. That is the USP of UCAN. I don't need to re-emphasize and reiterate the significance and importance of current affairs for the civil services examination. But what is this free initiative? Weekly current affairs test based on the UCAN topics that we will cover every week. This test will go live every week, Sunday at 12 p.m. Couple of days later, you should and you must, and I beseech you, attempt this first test. The link is provided in the video description. Enroll for free and you should be able to attempt a weekly current affairs test based on the UCAN topics that we will be covering every week, and there would be 50 questions. Please attempt this test. Do this consistently, and I'm sure next year you will appreciate this initiative. You will appreciate this initiative, which is a free initiative for the civil services aspirants. Just do this, and I promise a lot of worry related to current affairs that you are having, that worry will disappear. So this is free initiative number one, weekly current affairs test based on the UCAN topics covered every week. That's number one. Number two, NCERT books are a must for this examination. Not only is the content of these NCERT books authentic, but UPSC has been consistently over many years asking questions directly picked up from the NCERT books. These NCERT books are a must. But listen to me carefully. If you have enrolled in a coaching institute, first attend the classes, whether live classes or recordings, then read the NCERT books. But if you are preparing on your own, you have not enrolled in a coaching institute or you don't intend to enroll in a coaching institute, first read NCERTs, then approach the standard books. For example, NCERT first, let's say Indian Constitution at Work, class 11th, Political Theory, class 11th for polity, then you should read Lakshmikant, because then Lakshmikant book will start making sense to you. But if you notice these NCERTs, everyone would recommend that you should cover NCERTs of class 6 to 12th. But there is an issue. And what is the issue? The issue is sometimes, and most of the times, for example in geography, for example in history, for example in economy as well, same topic gets repeated over a period of time, which means the same concept which may be taught to you in 6th standard through NCERTs may get repeated in the 8th standard, may get repeated in the 10th standard. That is what we call spiral education curriculum or spiral curriculum, which means At the lower stages, lower grades, you may be exposed to a content, you may be taught a content very briefly, superficially. But then in the subsequent grades, the difficulty will enhance. More elaboration will take place. So, what do you think would be the right approach? Because you have already covered these NCERTs when you were studying till your 10th standard. Or if you were from the humanities background, you would have covered them till your 12th standard as well. You don't need to read class 6 to 12th NCERT subject by subject, year by year. Then what is the alternative? NCERT summary for UPSC exam. For every subject, polity, economy, geography, history, science and technology. Long story short, what is this free initiative? Free PDF for you to download. The link is provided in the video description. Because of this link, you get to download these NCERT summaries, which means one NCERT summary book covering all the NCERTs from class 6 to 12th. This is going to be revolutionary for your preparation. Whether the content is good, bad, ugly, you will not get to know unless and until you download it, and it is for free. Please use that opportunity. For example, this is NCERT simplified for polity. You will get diagram and flow chart, rich summaries. Topic wise PYQs are added in every chapter, which means you have read the NCERT chapter. Now, from this particular chapter, what questions have been asked by the UPSC in the previous years? That's how you can practice, because PYQs are sacred document because of which you get to know how to study for this examination. For example, democracy's superior virtue lies in the fact that it calls into activity the intelligence and character of ordinary men and women. Which of the following statements best reflects the chief purpose of the Constitution? Limitations on the powers of the state. To limit the powers of the state. These questions have been directly picked up by the UPSC from NCERTs. So instead of reading class 6 to 12th NCERT, it would be advisable, better, that you read these NCERT summaries. Why? Because through these NCERT summaries, what we have done, we do not follow this spiral curriculum where same concept gets repeated every 2 years. Instead, we will teach you that concept once and for all, so that you don't have to read class 6 to 12th NCERT. How these NCERTs looks like, what is the basis, how we have covered these NCERT summaries, there is a snapshot available to you. Through flow charts, through diagrams, including the PYQs, this is going to be revolutionary for your preparation. That is free initiative number 2, NCERT summaries in one book per subject covering class 6 to class 12th NCERT books. Right or wrong? Right. Then something else. If you are attempting mains 2026, there is a free initiative for you. Get 23 mains PDF. Rich content, crisp content, which you can read and directly reproduce in the examination, in the upcoming mains examination. Even if you are targeting mains in 2027, these PDFs are going to be extremely useful for you. For example, for social justice, for which nobody can recommend a single book because such a book does not exist, use this PDF. It's available for free. Link is provided in the video description. Download and let me know whether you find this content good, bad, or ugly. Similarly, for post-independent India, polity, science and technology, essay writing, environment, governance, ethics, as well as a very important PDF on answer writing strategy, how to write answers, how to approach answer writing. This is free initiative number 3 for the civil services aspirants. Now, elephant in the room, CSAT. A lot of people struggle with CSAT. Even if you are scoring well in GS paper 1 in the prelims examination, even then A large number of students are unable to reach the main stage. Why? Because they fail to qualify CSAT. But CSAT is something that you cannot do or finish in one go. What ideally you should do if you're weak in CSAT, take a weekly approach. Fix a target, fix a particular topic, cover it, and then take a test. Another topic, cover it for a week, and then take a test. Which means you don't have to cover it entire week. Maybe you can devote 1.5 hours each day, or you can devote 3 hours in a week. Finish that topic and then practice. 15 questions on a single CSAT topic every week. And these questions have been curated by our new CSAT faculty. This is going to be revolutionary for those who are scared of CSAT, who fail to qualify CSAT, or worried about CSAT. This is our free initiative number 4. And the last one, on our YouTube channel, for which you need to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Unfortunately, you look at the YouTube channels of coaching institutes, IAS coaching institutes, a lot of content, a lot of videos that are posted on these YouTube channels is irrelevant for this exam. But that raises another issue. If a student is genuinely following that YouTube channel, he or she may get the sense that all these topics, videos that are uploaded on these channels becomes relevant for the examination. And that's how you are misled, which means you cover those topics which are not relevant at all for your examination. Today we have made a promise. Although we don't do it, but from now onwards, we will make it our resolve that on this particular channel, none of the content which is irrelevant for this examination will be uploaded. No content which is irrelevant will be uploaded. A lot of content on YouTube channels is focused on current affairs. And this is where static syllabus gets overlooked. Why? Because static content does not get views or likes or shares or subscribes. It doesn't matter to us. What matters is you should be able to crack this exam, and 1 year later you should thank us. And for that, we are coming up with complete NCERT geography series by Mukesh sir on YouTube, free. Second, history, but history should be made more interesting. And for that, Abhishek sir would be covering 10 high yielding topics on history relevant for your prelims and mains examination. This is pure static content now available on YouTube channel. Plus, there is a special surprise for you which will be revealed soon that is related to Indian polity. A lot of demand from the students that I should cover a particular book. We are just waiting for one permission. Once that is received, and we will be launching that series on Indian polity. These 5 initiatives related to number 1, weekly test series on UCAN topics, then the NCERT concise summaries, then the mains PDF, then CSAT, then static content on YouTube. I told you at the start as well, through this initiative, we may not guarantee you success, but what we can guarantee you that you will reach closer to your dream, closer to your destination of cracking the civil services examination. What do you think of these initiatives? Are these initiatives worthwhile? Do you need something more? Let me know in the comment section. And do not forget to like this video so that it enables us, fuels us to give you more exam-oriented content for your examination. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Take care.